Hello, my name is Judah Belay.
I'm Tyler Gargano.
And I'm James Coggins.
And we are the owners of Northern Rhode Island Strength and Conditioning, home of Norris CrossFit.
I've served and been a small business owner in my community for the past 7 years, working to do my part for the success and well-being of the people of our community. To date, I've written letters, but we are here to give perspective and notice to Governor Raimondo, representing our business, ourselves, and other small businesses like us through this video. Hopefully, this communicates more of who we are and what we can do to serve our community.
First of all, gyms are not all created equal. Our group and personal training studio is not a higher risk activity. We are not a commercial gym with 10,000 members all using a labyrinth of shared equipment. We do not sweat, bleed, and spit on each other. Our members include responsible adults who are coached in their specific goals by certified, degreed, and experienced professionals in small groups.
I want to extend a personal invitation to you, Governor Raimondo, to see how our gym, located at 300A George Washington Highway in Smithfield, is different than larger commercial gyms and just as safe, if not safer, than many of the retail establishments that have been deemed essential and allowed to keep their doors open. We want you to see how we offer more benefits and less risk than a trip to any local retail or supermarket.
It's time to reevaluate the restrictions that have been imposed and the damage it's causing. We know we are ready to open. We can take the necessary precautions, responsibly follow the CDC guidelines, and play a vital role in the survival and overall well-being of our members and the larger community.
Speaking of survival, we need the opportunity to properly help our community in the prevention of metabolic disease like hypertension, obesity, and diabetes, as well as enhance the aerobic capacity of our members. The World Health Organization has put on record that exercise can combat the outcomes of COVID-19 and that alcohol is deleterious to the immune system and puts one at higher risk for COVID-19 complications. Yet, establishments like liquor stores can remain open, and the establishments that actually help combat disease are told to remain closed. I urge you to recognize how fitness and nutrition can build a resilient human, which can support, combat, or reduce the outcomes of COVID. To the Governor, if you are concerned with the safety and welfare of Rhode Island citizens, then it is vital that you let us provide them the means to protect themselves.
Our staff, our members, our community, and our family's sake, let us open. Let us pour back into our athletes. Let us show you why we are different, why we are in regulation, and why we're in compliance. We can ensure that employees and customers limit close contact, staying 6 feet apart. We have the ability to control this more so than a Home Depot, Target, Stop and Shop, and Whole Foods. We have one person touching any equipment before it is disinfected, unlike many of the touch points at these retail establishments.
In areas of high volume traffic, we utilize spacing tools for checks and lines. We can conduct daily checks for symptoms of illness. With small groups having a professional certified coach running a class, identification of potential issues is uncharacteristic and simple. Imagine a grocery store having one certified professional to manage every 10 to 15 customers coming into the store. It sounds ridiculous, but this is what we do and what we've been doing for the past 7 years. We are the business that appoints professionals, educates people on how to adapt healthy habits, and building a stronger human. We can act responsibly, as we always have.
CDC guidelines and recommendations are to clean and sanitize daily. Not only do we do this daily, but we exceed it. We have a means to sanitize any equipment used hourly. Our professional team cleans nightly, and we clean surfaces throughout the day. We have surpassed the guidelines established by the CDC. Our staff will continue to disinfect common areas and common surfaces, which we have very little of here.
As you can see behind me, we have a significant amount of open space where we can easily meet and exceed social distancing guidelines. We have laid out the floor so that no athlete will be within 8 feet of one another, not including a 3-foot walking buffer. We have more space in between our clients when they are working out than shoppers on an aisle at a grocery or retail store passing by each other.
Another point of significance is we program workouts specifically designed for our athletes. We can easily limit the number of pieces of equipment an athlete touches, send them outside to run, or limit their needed space to train, all well before the member sets foot in our doors. We can provide a beneficial and essential service to our community all the while adhering to CDC guidelines.
Lastly, we have specific class times set with class attendance restrictions. We can quickly adapt our schedule, control the size of class participation, and ensure the guidelines are respected. Our athletes can reserve the time that they prefer, but once the class is full, the option is no longer available. They can easily reserve a different class that's convenient for them. With this, we have the ability for contact tracing, each and every class. What retail establishment has this ability?
Regarding us personally and professionally, an undue burden has been shifted onto us, and not by our own fruition. This gym is my livelihood, a means of supporting my 2 kids and myself. It pays my mortgage and my bills. It is something I cannot afford to lose.
Similarly, this gym is what allows me to have a roof over my head and food on my table, something that I cannot lose. As previously stated by Tyler and Judah, this is also a way that I support myself, although I am blessed to have something else. However, this gym is also about our community, and we need this to support and serve our members. We are extending hope to others while we ourselves humbly prepare for the unknown. As more people lose their jobs and the more we go through our financial reserves, it's easy to understand where we and other small businesses are headed. We are going above and beyond to serve our community and are being met with seemingly arbitrary resistance. The bottom line is we need to be able to serve our athletes physically, emotionally, and mentally. Yes, people can work out at home, but the motivation fades over time. People can also shop from home, but markets and other businesses deemed essential have remained open. Retail shops are now being allowed to open to boost the economy with guidelines, but our businesses, which changes people's health for the better, must still remain closed. Business before this was fitness. Our business for the past 9 weeks has been one more support than one of fitness. Give people hope now. Let us get back to business and our members back to building the resilience that kept them safe from this virus and others to come.
As someone who cares deeply about my community, I cannot responsibly keep this trajectory. If our gym and other fitness studios like it close, the biggest allies in this fight to create resilient humans will be gone. We have adhered and supported all rules, regulations, and guidelines that the state has mandated in order to flatten the curve. We hope you reconsider your guidelines immediately for the health and well-being of your people and allow us to reopen our doors with CDC considerations. So please, I am asking you, let us and other fitness studios that can maintain compliance and social distancing and adequate airflow open our doors. Let us become part of the solution for the health and well-being for the people we care most about. And to all our members, coaches, partners, and clients, I want to express to you that we are eternally grateful for your trust, your patience, and your support. We look forward to thriving alongside you soon.